ready? Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovely Tea TV Show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovely Tea TV Show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Recently, the Breakfast Club was talking about how 50 Cent is diabolical and, 50 Cent has jokes and everything else. But before they were even talking about that, if you guys don't know, Rick Ross and Meek Mill, they just dropped like a joint album or something together, and they only sold like 30,000 copies. And, it's really low. But again, low album sales are to be expected in this day and age because everybody streams. Like, this isn't 2005. So 50 Cent was making fun of them and basically saying, let me share my screen real quick so y'all can see this. He keeps his foot on Rick Ross's neck, child. So 50 Cent, he took to his Instagram page and he says 31,009 first week. So basically making fun of Meek Mill and Rick Ross's album sales. And so then Charlamagne talked about it on the Breakfast Club. And then 50 Cent took to had a video talking about their sales. And then Rick Ross, of course, his response is, I'm rich. Look at my watch. I'm rich. So we're going to go ahead and be entertained with this foolishness. Give me just a second to pull this up here while we watch.
Is absolutely a diabolical genius. If you look up the word diabolical and the definition of diabolical is genius, then you know that is exactly what 50 Cent is. Do you know what diabolical means, Lauren?
No, not by definition.
Very evil, but often intelligent.
I agree that that's 50.
That's right.
You standing on business here? What shoes you got on?
My flip-flop. But most cancers are that. You know what I'm saying? We're very sweet, very loving, and we care about our people, but we do hate as hard as we love. So leave us alone. But,
right? Your point was that he's doing things and moving business culture and all that stuff, and it goes over people's heads.
Absolutely. Now I will say, too, Rick Ross is a mastermind as well. He's a master marketer. And you know why? Because every video he posts, he's promoting something. So even in that video, he's promoting Bel Air. Mm-hmm. And 50 does that too, by the way. Because if you're going to go viral, add some value to it. So I respect both those brothers. They all have different levels of genius. And I wish everybody could just play nice. That's what I wish.
He called you kind of cute.
He did not. That's not what he said.
He said what you said was kind of cute.
Yes, he ain't called me kind of cute. He said what I said was kind of cute. Knock it off. You see what I'm saying?
When you sell 31,009 CDs, I shouldn't talk to you.
Just got a DM say, Rose, we believe 50 Cent just made a comment about you online. I seen it and I said to myself, y'all don't know 50 Cent like I do. He wouldn't do that. But one of his bitch dream chasers, she been a dream chaser bitch for many years, still is. That's when she told me I was her favorite. For two, nigga, we been rich. We still get money. Them niggas was laughing at my first week sales. They was doing $1 million the first week, and I did 150, 180, and they was laughing. But you smell that salt water, right? Don't let them niggas trick you. Biggest. And something else I seen that I thought was actually kind of cute. Charlamagne referred to 50 Cent as a diabolical genius. And me, thinking the way I think of Charlamagne, he would know better than that. A diabolical genius doesn't file foreclosure, doesn't diabolical. Nigga just having a little fun. Get to the money. Get money make you diabolical. That's what make you diabolical, Charlamagne. Stop dick riding. Hey. When you talk to Rose, just know my pinky 700. You heard me? You heard me? You heard me? You heard me? That's that McQueen. That's that Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
Okay, bye. He's so corny. Get the fuck off of my screen. All right, anyway, so after that went viral, right? 50 Cent came back with the super petty. Like, he's just not funny. He be trying to clap back, and he cannot read. Purple rain, purple. Sir, shut up. He's just not funny. Like, his clapbacks don't be funny. I'm going to need somebody to write some clapbacks for Rick Ross. If he's not talking about cows in his front yard and barrels of hay, it's just like, sir, just stop. You're not the clapback king. So anyways, 50 Cent after Rick Ross, clap back, sir. 50 Cent ended up posting this. Now this is crazy. Because I almost forgot about this situation with Rick Ross. Okay, so 50 Cent took to Instagram yesterday, and this went viral all over social media. So he posted 50 Cent's Diddy documentary proceeds to benefit sexual assault victims. He told TMZ that basically all the money that he's going to make from this documentary about Diddy, he is going to, give the money to sexual assault victims. And then he posted this. Put a Molly all up in her champagne and she ain't even know it. Took her home and I enjoyed that and she ain't even know it. And then he posted this picture of Rick Ross and Diddy, okay? And then he also posted this video of Mark Curry where he's talking about how Diddy was spiking women's alcohol.
We used to go when we go to the club, we used to have these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they've been to have something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff. So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there.
Okay, we heard all that last week. So now, let me read to y'all the what he had wrote on here. So then on his Instagram page, 50 writes, what the F? At some point, you got to just do the right thing. So, just basically going in. Now, if you guys remember, I did a video about this years ago. This is when Rick Ross got in so much trouble because it was the song was called You Ain't Know or something like that. And when he was talking about putting Molly's in girls' champagne. And so everybody was saying that this is wrong. You're trying to encourage young men to, to date rape women. And a lot of white women were like, that was like the final straw. They were boycotting him. This went very viral and he ended up losing his Reebok deal. So this was like a really, really big deal because back then you had a lot of girls suffering from date rape and people like, slipping things in their drink. If you guys remember, I did a video years ago about that young girl called Jada and she went viral. The hashtag was Jada Pose because some dudes had put something in her drink and they art her and then they had her posed on the ground. Like, I'm telling y'all, the internet of the early 2000s and 2010s wasn't shit, honey. And I think she was like 14 and it was all over Twitter. She had been assaulted and they had her posed in like weird ways. And then people started making fun of her pose. It became a dance challenge. So we had the whole Jada Pose thing going. Then you had Rick Ross talking about putting Molly's in people's drinks. And everybody's favorite daddy, honey, Little Boosie, he was talking about putting Molly's or ecstasy pills in people's booty holes. I'm telling you, the early 2010s on the internet was the wild, wild west. So you had Boosie bragging about putting pills in people's booty holes and getting them high out their mind. It was just a mess. But so it was just too much of the date rape culture, right? And so the white girls, the white women, they had it. And they got his Reebok deal taken from him. So for 50 Cent to bring this back was very, very, very petty because I even almost forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think Rick Ross needs to just sit this one out, okay? Him and 50, they beefed like way back in like the early 2000s, like 2005 or something. They were beefing back and forth. 50 Cent got, what's his name? The drug at Gunplay, the cokehead. He got Gunplay's chain snatched. I think there was some type of shootout when they had a BET award, like in Miami. Like their beef got really, really crazy. This is like some early 2000s beef. It got really real. 50 Cent had Rick Ross's baby mama on Smooth Magazine, and then he released like a sex tape of his other baby mom. So yeah, they were beefing for a long time. And really their beef is what launched thisis50.com, if y'all don't know that tea. So that's what really made him, launch his own website. And he just trolled Rick Ross. So I don't think Rick Ross wants that smoke. I think he needs to just go enjoy his shiny watch and his liquor and mind his business and let 50 Cent do the documentary. Because I know he don't want 50 Cent to go in on him. So yeah, the early 2000s is really, really ugly. So 50 Cent just bought all that back last night. So people were dragging Rick Ross on Twitter last night. The new generation, when y'all find out something, y'all drag and go off. And I'm like, this is literally like 10 years old, but go off, children, go off. I'm here for it, okay? Because that was a really sick line. There's nothing funny about date rape. There's nothing funny about slipping things in people's drinks and things like that. So I thought that was crazy that he brought that up.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovely Tea TV Show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovely Tea TV Show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.